If you want to create change, host a pageant. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abari Charles, and I had the honor of representing my home country, the Republic of South Sudan, at the Miss Africa Washington State pageant. Now, when most people think about pageantry, some of the few things that come up is spoiled brats, glitz and glamour, and for some, it's Honey Boo Boo, a toddler star from Toddlers and Tiaras. However, most of us don't have families like Honey Boo Boo. We're not all spoiled brats, and it's not all glitz and glamour. To be honest, it's pretty hard. When I walked into pageantry, I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't understand how this could be a life-changing experience. And what I learned is that pageant queens are hard workers. They take respect to another level, and they don't just take leaders as just being leaders. We take it to the extreme. So, to begin with, we take respect on a different level. We understand that all human beings must be respectful. It's just kind of the human thing to do, right? But when you're a pageant queen, once you place this sash on, you are more to everybody else. Everybody expects different things from you. They expect you to understand them faster than any other human being. They don't give you that time to stop and pause. They just expect you to do this. And with that, I learned so much. I was able to actually go into different African communities and learn about their problems and success. And I've actually learned a lot more about my African heritage. I mean, I've been African all my life, and there were some countries that I didn't even know existed in Africa. It was so interesting. Besides being respectful, you actually had to be a hard worker. So in total, we went about 55 hours of training, from everything from how to sit properly to how to walk. And to be honest, I've been walking for so long, I thought I was great. But once you walk in heels, you realize how bad I actually am. I was actually the worst in my whole group. It was pretty bad. But besides that, 55 hours means a lot of time management. Most of us in pageantry have school, work, and a social life. So adding another 55 hours in the other things that we're doing was difficulty at times. And on top of that, it was only for one night. So you never got to see all the things we had to rehearse. You have to be very patient for this, to be honest. Besides hard work, you had to be a leader. You had to understand that you were representing not only your country, but your community. And some of us had platforms that are very touching, from the rise of Islamophobia, which Miss Somalia did, to rape in Zimbabwe, to the black market, and the fact that in Ivory Coast, there's a big majority of people who are buying illegal prescriptions and how that is affecting them, to the incarceration rates that are increasing in the United States. So it was a very broad topic, range of topics, and to be honest, there were things that I saw in the news. I mean, I knew they existed, but once you actually get to talk to people who've actually experienced this, or know people who've actually been either raped or in the hospital for so long, it's a different level. So besides just being a hard worker, understanding to be respectful of other people, and also being a leader, you realize how important you are to create change. So if you want a team that will not only make you happy and passionate about what you're doing, but will actually just lead you to change, you need to hire a pageant queen. If you want to make any ripple of change, you need to hire a pageant queen. And if you want to make immense change, whether it's in your community or where you live, then you need to host a pageant. Not only will you be changing your life, but you'll be changing the lives of other people. And that's the biggest thing you can do to ever create any change. So, if anybody wants to host a pageant, I'll attend, or I'll even come and show. But if you want to create any change, host a pageant. Thank you.